Hello again, welcome to another lesson in Algebra 1. Today we are doing the guided notes on Module 1, Lesson 6, but we have a part 2 to spend a little more time on the distributive property here and the tabular method for multiplying two polynomials. So our warm-up was consider the expression 2x plus 3 times x plus 1. And we're going to complete the picture below to represent this expression. So it's 2x plus 3, it's already written down the side, and we are timesing that by x plus 1. All right? So we want to fill in the area of each of these little pieces of the rectangle. So the big rectangle is broken into 4 little ones. And the first one is 2x by x. So the 2x by x will make 2x squared for its area. 2x times x is 2x squared. The second one is 2x by 1. So 2x times 1 will give us 2x. The third one here is 3 on the left and right, and on the up and down, and across is x. So 3 by x. 3 by x is 3x when we multiply together. And our last area would be 3. Okay? So when I combine everything together, 2x squared doesn't have any buddies, but the positive 3x and the positive 2x will add up to make positive 5x, and then the 3 comes down. All right? Part B. Same expression, but this time we're going to simplify using the distributive property. So what we like to do is distribute the first term, or the first thing in parentheses, to the second thing in parentheses. So we have an x, and we're going to distribute that. What gets distributed to that x is 2x plus 3. Now we can write those in any order. We can do 2x plus 3 times x, or x times 2x plus 3. I find it easier to write the x part first. The same with back here. We're going to multiply 2x plus 3 times 1. So that's going to be positive 1 times 2x plus 3. Okay? All right, now we're going to do the distributive property again, 2 times in the second step. We're going to take this x and distribute it to 2x and to 2. And we're going to take this 1 and distribute it to 2x and to 3. So x times 2x will give us 2x squared. And x times 3 will give us 3x, okay? And then 1 times 2x will give us 2x, and 1 times 3 will give us 3, okay? So you can see, once again, the middle terms are the same. So we're going to get 2x squared plus 5x plus 3. All right? On number 2, we're going to draw a picture, the whole picture ourselves, for x plus 2 and 2x plus 3. So let's see, I'm going to make my rectangle. And on the top, this time I'm going to put x plus 2. And down the side, I'm going to put 2x plus 3. Now you can do it either way. You could do 3 plus 2x and 2 plus x, and the other side doesn't matter. But in the end, we're going to get this one. All right, so here we're going to do 2x times x, which is going to give me 2x squared. 2x times positive 2 will give me 4x. 3 times x will give me 3x, and then 3 times 2 will give me 6. So I found the area of each one of these separately. The first rectangle up here was 2x times x, so that gives me 2x squared. The second one was 2x up and down and 2 that way, so that gives me 4x. And then 3 up and down and x that way, so 3 times x for 3x. And 3 times 2 gives me 6 for that area. Combine them together, we're going to get 2x squared. Once again, these two are the same. So plus 7x and then plus 6. All right, lastly, write an equivalent expression by applying the distributive property. So we're doing the same thing. We're going to take this x plus 2 and distribute it to the 2x and to the 3. So we're going to get 2x times x plus 2 plus 2 times x plus 2. Okay, except this is supposed to be a 3 here. So plus 3 times 2, or x plus 2. Okay, so we took the x plus 2 and we times it by 2x. That's this part. And then we took the x plus 2 and we times it by positive 3. And that's this part. Now we do the distributive property one more time. So 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times 2 is 4x. Plus 3 times x will give us plus 3x. And plus 3 times plus 2 will give us plus 6. Once again, the middle terms are the same, so we can combine them for 7x plus 6. All right, let's flip it over and look at the second page. On the second page, we are using the distributive property only, so we're not drawing the pictures this time, to do these. So the first one, I just take the 3 and I distribute it to x. So 3 times x. And then I take the 3 and I distribute it to -4. Be careful with that. That's a -4. So 3 times -4 will give us minus 12. Okay. In the second part, number 2 here, okay, we're going to take the 2x and we're going to distribute it to 3x. So I'm going to write it out long ways first. That's 2x times 3x. And then we're going to do 2x times -4. So that's -4 times 2x. Now remember, we can put them in anywhere we want, but it's easier to put the -4 first. Okay, so 2x times 3x is 6x squared. And then -4 times 2x is -8x. Now you do not need this middle one, and we'll show what's happening here again. So we're taking the 2x, we're timesing it by 3x. 2 times 3 gives me 6, and x times x gives me x squared. And then we're taking the 2x and we're timesing it to -4. 2 times -4 gives me the -8, and I have 1x, so we just bring the x down next to it, -8x. And when we're done, we get 6x squared minus 8x. All right. Number 3. Now we have 2 of these expressions to multiply together, not just a single number outside. All right, so x plus 2 times y. So y times x plus 2. I find it easier when we're doing these to put the thing I'm distributing second. Okay. And then we have plus 3 times x plus 2. If you cover up the x plus 2's for a second, just think about them not being there, notice it says y plus 3. And that's because of this y plus 3 here. All we did was take every term inside this expression and times it by x plus 2. Okay? All right, so we'll do the distributive property one more time here. X times y, or y times x, is xy, plus 2 times y. And then we start over here on the second part with the positive 3 being distributed to the x. Positive 3 times x is positive 3x, and positive 3 times positive 2 gives me positive 6. Now we would combine the like terms, but in this case there are no like terms, so we are done. All right, number 4. Same thing, we're going to take the 3x plus 5 and distribute it to the 2x and to the -5. So 2x is going to have 3x plus 5 distributed to it. And -5 is going to have 3x plus 5 distributed to it. All right, so 2x times 3x gives you 6x squared. 2x times 5 will give me 10x. And then I'm going to distribute the -5 to these. So -5 to 3x will give us -15x. And -5 to positive 5 will give me -25. So this is going to be 6x squared minus 5x minus 25. All right, lastly, okay, we're doing 3 of them together. So the trick with 3 of them together is to multiply the first 2 together and then times that by the third one. So I'm going to do x plus 1 times x and by 2 to start with. Okay, so we're going to get x times x plus 1 plus 2 times x plus 1. And when I'm done, I'm going to have to multiply that answer by x plus 3. We haven't got that answer yet. Okay. All right, so let's keep working on that answer. This is inside of here is going to be x squared plus x plus 2x plus 2. And then we're timesing that by x plus 3. All right, so before I do that multiplying, I'm going to go ahead and combine the like terms in my first one. So I have x squared, and then 1x plus 2x will make 3x. And then I'm timesing that by x plus 3. All right, now I got to do that same thing again, but with a bigger polynomial this time. So I'm going to do x squared plus 3x times x and times 3. So this will be x times x squared plus 3x plus 2. And then plus 3 times x squared plus 3x plus 2. Okay, and then I'll do the distributive property. X times x squared will give me x cubed. X times 3x will give me 3x squared. X times 2 will give me 2x. And then 3 times x squared will give me 3x squared. 3 times 3x will give me 9x. And 3 times 2 will give me 6. All right, so now all we got left is to combine the like terms. So there's an x cubed all by himself, so I'll bring him down. He has no buddies. But there is a plus 3x squared and a plus 3x squared. Those two add up to plus 6x squared. And there's a plus 2x and a plus 9x, and those two add up to 11x. And then the 6 has no buddy, so we just bring him down. Okay, that's everybody circled, so we did them all. And here's our final answer. X cubed plus 6x squared plus 11x plus 6. All right, I'll see you in class next time.